everybody, welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am so excited. Now this is going to post on Easter, so I want to wish you a happy Easter. I hope you are enjoying your friends, family, and some wonderful worship with all of those people as well. So we are doing our first Memorydex partner swap for the first time ever. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. You create two, you swap them with a partner, you'll make two, you send them, and they will send you some back. This is the brainchild of Captain Paula. She had this idea, we worked on it together, and we have come up with a swap that we really hope that you will join and you will have a lot of fun. It is a great way to bash out those scraps and to send beautiful things with a partner and get to know each other, and just another reason I love this community. Now, the only way you can do that is if you sign up on Ginger's Corner. So I'll put the link and everything else I talk about in the description. I have a couple other exciting updates for sharing things that I use because I've had a lot of questions, so I've tried to make it easier. We'll go over that when the time comes. And let's just have some fun. Now, some people may say, what would you use a Memorydex swap for? Card for? Some people use it for Bible verses. That is my plan. Some people use them to do small photos of like their grandbabies or just everyday photos to have on their desk. I explained it a lot more in the first video for the giveaway. So if you would like to watch that, the playlist for Memorydex swaps will be also in the description. And we're just going to have some fun. I'm so excited because it is definitely a scrap buster. Like seriously, everything was made out of scraps. Everything, even my background this time. So, you will see here, the color this month was green, green with envy. Anything with the color green was allowed. So I made these little goodies and we will go over what I used to make them at the end. Lots of fun. They're all the same. I have the moose on the back. Now, you don't have to decorate the back if you don't want to. This, for me, would be where I put the Bible verse. You could leave the back blank for somebody to mount a small photo or whatever they would like to do. Here's the thing, though. If you don't want to do a Rolodex, that's fine. Look at this. This is a cluster, right? Like, I could use this on a page or a card or whatever the case may be. Yes, I would be sacrificing the back if the back is decorated, but this is already done, like 100%. So don't think you can't do this swap and you're only limited to use them as Memorydex cards. You could have Memorydex cards and you can use them as clusters to flip through. Honestly, easy go-to. So think outside the box. So let me go over, we're going to put one together, after I go over the products that I used. So I showed this in the first video. I did use this Memorydex die set that I got on Amazon. I have created a storefront, not because I'm looking to make any money, because trust me when I tell you this, it's pennies, literally. But what I have done is compiled all the things that I have talked about over the 100+ videos that I have created, because this is still an embellishment to me. And I have put it all in one place so that you can go and find it. Honestly, if you want to look it up and do on your own account, that's fine. But it's all in one place. The little gems, flat back gems that I use, down to the glue and the applicator. So definitely, if that's something you want to do, it's there. I will have it in the description of this video. If you can't find it, message me. I'm happy to share. Okay, so this I got on Amazon. Then these trees I got on Amazon, as well as others, and I've categorized everything so that it'll be easy to find. This, however, my bear and my moose, they are an Echo Park set, and I believe I got it on scrapbook.com. Might have got it on cheap scrapbook stuff. I'm not 100% sure. I've had it for a little bit now, and I did the bear and the moose. Okay, so that's where all that is, and that's the fun, new, exciting thing I was able to do. I've been working on that for a while, y'all. So you're also going to see some of the scraps I did, the wood grain swap, and all of these little inserts from the little dressers cabinets that I made. That's what I made these out of. I just cut them, inked them, and used my word die. Yeah, easy peasy. So see, I saved them for a reason, and now I have lots of extra trees that I can use later. So that's fun. Use scraps, got rid of a bunch of green and brown scraps, and now let's just put one together. So I really hope you guys will come and join. It's going to be a lot of fun. So much fun. Okay, so first you're going to have just a plain piece of paper again. If you are not going to layer on this, like I am going to layer this to make it a little more heavy duty, this is something people are going to be flipping through. So you want to make sure you use a good adhesive. You want to make sure that you are also using decent paper, and if it's thin paper, just double layer it. That's totally fine. Okay, so here we go. Now I'm going to glue this down with my quick tacky glue and my little, I love this applicator. The first place I ever seen this was actually through Janet Madison, and she gets them at a different place. I found them on Amazon. Took me 3 orders to find the right size, but by golly, I got it. You can see this is a scrap paper that I have, and I'm just going to glue this down for a background. I just need the white side, right? And I love that this is an etched die. Here we go, just like so. Okay. Then once that is down, what I want to do is I want to take my trees and we're just going to start layering. We're going to create a scene. Could you see this on a scrapbook page and then add some more back here and just continue this scene? Because you could tuck this part in if you didn't want it to show and just keep on going. Yeah, I seriously, that's what I see. Okay, so now I'm not going to really start with that one. Let's start with a pretty bold one. Okay. We can go there, and once I figure out where they're gonna go, then I'll worry about gluing them down. Just do some trial and error. Same thing I do every time, right? I think that's pretty good. I mean, no wrong way. Guys know me. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's just glue it down. Yeah, let's start with this one here and glue it down. You guys do a lot of Easter traditions. I don't have a lot of little kids no more. Word on the street is Miss Mary enjoyed her bunny box I sent her. That's my grand girl. Made my heart happy. I'm sure, hopefully, I get to talk to her tomorrow. You know, when you got little kids, it's busy, so miss those days. I truly do. All right, then I'm thinking I'll put this one, and it's okay if it overlaps a tad. It's okay to go a little higher like I did with my Explore sign, but I wouldn't necessarily go any wider because you want it to fit in your partner's Rolodex method of storage, which one day we will go over. I know Miss Paula has definitely put some suggestions and even a detailed post step by step how she created hers. And if you haven't seen that, oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Very talented people we have on our little corner. Much more talented than I will tell you. I'm just one of many creators who enjoys the process. Some people, they are so talented. So talented. Okay, so we have all of our little trees down, and now we need to make our sign. Now, in order to make our sign, we are going to put explore, the word explore. Now I had the E, where did it go? Did it misappear on me? You never know around here. I know I had it. Oh no. Did I hide it in all of my trees? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to put explore, and I'm just going to use my tweezers here and my fine tip applicator. That's another reason. Do all these wonderful word dies. Word dies are amazing for your black and white scraps. Talked about that before. You can just, you know, if you're getting too many of those scraps, then you can just make your own sentiments, right? And you can have them in a binder. I've done a whole series on how to make your own sentiments and use those scraps. Bored or you're watching a movie, if you're like me, your husband's making you watch The Matrix. And what's that other one that Keanu Reeves is in that just came out? Oh, what is the name of it? John Wick. Yeah, because that just came out. So we had, of course, watch all of them before they went to the movies and watch the new one. So I will just sit, take my scraps, and I somewhat watch the movie, but more than anything, I just sit there and I'll die cut. You can make them out of all different colors, but I really do it when I start to get a lot of white or black, because that's the main colors that's the main colors I use when I do it. So we'll just glue this the rest of the way on here, okay? Explore. Then what I did is I took just a border strip or a strip of paper, and I'm going to glue that on the inside, okay? Just like so. All right. And let's turn that around, because that's going to be the front. So this is like an old basil paper. And then I'm going to glue these together because I want to cover that up. I don't want that to show. And it'll give it a little more stability as well. And when I cut these, I held them together and cut them, so I knew they would match up fairly well. Okay. There we go. Now, I do suggest you ink it before you put it together, but if you want to ink it after, the first one I did, I inked it after. Probably can't even tell which one it is. Then we're going to glue it onto the back, okay? Just like so. We're going to go just like that. Ta-da! Oops, we might want to move that over. You know why? Because we don't want to be wider than this here. So I'm going to move that over just, yeah, like so. Okay. I am going to make it a little bit shorter, like right there is good, because we're going to put our mousse over that. So we're not going to miss it at all. And it doesn't have to be total, like this one's a little crooked, but you know, the signs on the trails. It's what we're kind of mimicking here. And we're going to put that right there. Just a silhouette of a mousse, nothing fancy, but definitely if you have outdoors, you know, or sane, for me, I would talk about the beauty that God shares with us, 100%, okay? It is a little bit wider. If the person wants to, though, they could totally just cut that in, flare off. Nobody will know the difference. Okay, so then here on this side, I'm gonna put foam on this, and we're gonna stick it right on there. So I have my foam. I love these little squares. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so I'm gonna put my foam on here, and we'll stick it on there, and then our Memorydex card will be done. You know, I keep trying to call them Rolodex. They are Memorydex, and the reason they're called that is because we're putting memories, things we want to remember on them. I learned that. Well, I told you in the first video, we're going to learn this together. So just like that, I've made some green, fun Memorydex cards. I will have fun swapping with my partners. I want to thank Paula for the idea. I want to thank all of you for being here. I hope that you're enjoying it. I want to thank my sister-in-law for helping me make them. I had a lot of fun making memories and being silly with her. Truly did. And if there's any questions, I would be happy to answer them. I love your comments. It means a lot to me. I get to know you. So just send me a little comment in the video. Please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, which helps the swaps grow. If you want to swap embellishments or Memorydex cards or one of the other mini swaps we have them in Canada, we have them in parts of Europe, and we also have them in the United States. And come on over at Ginger's Corner. Join us. Let's have fun. Let's get to know each other, and let's bless each other through paper. All right. Have a blessed day. Happy Easter. Bye-bye.